I'm
And
going
we
to do.
are live. Bye-bye.
So, all right, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How did your show go?
Good. Everybody
Yeah,
liked it, and my brother's friend is having a graduation party like 2 weeks from now, and they want me to do magic and balloon animals at theirs.
Ooh, that's awesome. Good job. Look at that, booking your first official. All right, I'm just going to post this out there.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to copy that actual link. And community schools. And we've got the live here. Let me mute this so I don't hear it. All right. And I'm gonna throw it up on my magic page as well. So we have a couple fun things we're gonna do today. Last week we talked about doing a couple different things. We talked about forcing cards and kind of the uses of that. So today I have a couple other uses that I wanted to play around with and some other tricks. And I'm gonna run through a couple things. So if we want, let's see, gotta make sure I've got control on this whole thing here. All right, cool. Seems like we're having it. Let me play this on here. Make sure everything's live and going. All right, one more post up here and we'll get started. All right. So this is what we've got going on. All right, I think. Gotta make sure we got this going right. Speaker view. It's tough because I can only see you on here, so I don't know if it's actually you or me. I think we're good though. Just double check. All right. So Drew, do you want to start off with doing a trick for everyone? This is the big time.
Sure.
I don't know if you're ready. If not, it looks like you're ready though. It looks like you're all set.
Yeah, I have cards and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so go ahead. Take it away.
You've seen this one already. I have 3 cards. Which one do you want? Card 1, 2, or 3?
I'll do card 2.
Card 2? This one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So if we take card 1, we put it in the deck. We take your card. You can put it right into the middle of the deck. Snap. And here we go. Right on top is your card.
All right.
So,
Nice. Pretty awesome. So that one was a little bit different. That was one Drew, I think, came up with this on his own with a little bit of help. We've got Tiger T. Welcome. Welcome, Tiger T. How are you doing? Good. All right. Have you been following along with us the last couple of weeks, or is this your first time here? First time? No, you've been following along?
It usually says AT.
Oh, AT, but you're just Tiger T. Okay. We don't have the other one here, right? Your sister? Is she hanging out? Oh, she's somewhere over there. All right. Do you guys want to do a trick for us? Have you guys practiced some stuff you want to show? you want, I can give you a couple seconds and I can try something. So I'll do something, then I'll let Tiger T go. Sound good? All right, so I'll jump on here, and this is what we got today. Check this out. We have deck of cards, and we're gonna have a card selected, and I wanna show you, this is actually something that we do if you play video games. So if you play Mario, there's a section in the middle of the level where you can save the game. So if you happen to like fall in a hole or get hit by one of the like the Goombas, you can reset. It's like a reset point. So I'm going to show you my reset point. My reset point looks like this. So if anything happens during the trick and I mess up, I go back to here. Okay. So remember that. This is our card. So I won't look, but look at the card and remember it. Okay. And we take the card and we put it back into the deck. Okay. We'll take it and we'll give it a shuffle like this. And we're gonna pretend like the worst thing that can happen during a card trick is you drop the cards and they fall all over the place. And then they're face up and face down. So if I take the cards and I mix them face up and a face down like this, it gets them all messed into a tizzy. You know what I mean? And we don't like that. Okay. So let's say I drop the cards, and now we have cards that are face up, cards that are face down, back to back, face to face, all over, right? And we're all screwed up. Now this isn't the card that you picked, right? No? Okay. Now, I don't know where your card is. I'm not sure what your card is because I wasn't looking. But here's the thing. I have a reset point. So even though the cards are all mixed up, face down, I have a reset point. Do you remember what that looked like? It looked like one card sitting here and then all the other cards facing the right way. Look at that. See how we're reset now? This is my reset point. So now we're back to where we were. And if you were to look at your card and remember it, that would be your card. Pretty cool. All right. So are you guys ready, AT? Good. All right. I'm going to spotlight you, okay? And then you just have to unmute yourself. Got a bunch of card magicians, it sounds like. All right, so we got a card.
Flip it twice.
Uh-huh.
And the first card that's face down should be your card. If I did that right.
Yeah, it's okay. You want to try it again?
Yeah.
Give it another shot. That is perfectly fine. That's what we're here for. We're practicing and learning. Okay.
Put it on the top.
Uh-huh.
Then flip once. Flip twice.
Uh-huh.
And the first card that's facing up, if I can find it,
Should
should
be.
be the right
Boom.
card.
There we go. Got it. Perfect. Yep, that looks great. Now, here's a cool addition to that. I'll show you this trick. And this is a fun one you can do, and I'll explain it right afterwards, okay? So what we're going to do is we have, I'm going to show you a cool way to cheat at either like Crazy Eights or like Go Fish or, you know, one of those family games you're playing, okay? So all you do is you take the cards and you cut them into 3 piles like this. 1, 2, 3, okay? Then you gather them back up, so you cut 3 times. The next thing you have to do is you have to take like a little magic wand or a little marker, and you go around it 3 times, and that helps. Then you're gonna cut off, you have to do this about 4 times. So you're gonna cut off just a few cards like this, turn them over, cut off a few more, turn them around, and go to that first card. And you can get rid of those. You don't need these ones. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna cut a few cards, cut a few more, and go to that first face down card and take it out. You're gonna cut a few more and then cut even deeper. And you're gonna take that first face down card, and then you're gonna cut a little bit more and a little bit deeper, and you're gonna cut out that next card. And if you did everything correctly, you should have a perfect hand for crazy eights or go fish. Look at that, and those are all of the eights, right? Now, this was an idea that we played around with. Actually, Drew kind of hit me up on some stuff and we talked about this. This is the exact same trick that you did, but you're doing it 4 times and you have all the aces on top, okay? So I'll teach you this because there's one additional move that's very cool here. So you have all the 8s on the top, okay? And what I'm gonna do for the demonstration, I'm going to take out some different 8s, okay? And this will just make it easier to see because then the backs will be different, okay? And then you can follow along. So 8, 8, 8, and 8, okay? So you have all our 8s. And I'm just gonna take these 8s out for now just so we don't get confused, but these would normally be in the deck. So I have the red deck and then the blue 8s are on top. So what I did, the first move I did was a 3 cut, and this is a very simple but very fooling cut. And you can have them do all the work. And that's the great thing about this is your spectator, whoever you're showing the trick to, does all the work, okay? So if you guys wanna follow along, this is gonna be the best way to learn this, okay? So if you have your deck of cards, get it into your hand and you're gonna hold it like this, and you're gonna instruct your person to take the deck and to hold it in their hand, and you're gonna say, cut off about 20 cards, so less than half, and put them on the table. Then next to that, you cut off about half of what you have, and then put the rest here, okay? Now you're gonna gather them up from the first pile that they put down to the last. So you're gonna pick up this pile, then put it on that pile. And if you notice, the blue cards are still on the top. So this shuffle or this cut looks like they're cutting the cards, and it feels like they're cutting the cards, but they're not. Now, if you're actually gonna cut the cards, it would look like this. You would cut the cards and then go backwards, which seems that seems fake. That seems like it's not really cutting the cards, but it is. So by doing it in this kind of left to right reading motion that we're used to, it doesn't mix up those cards. So that's the first part. Then you tell them to pick up about 10 cards. Don't take up too many cards because you have to do this 4 times. Now, the thing I did with this where you go around the deck, you don't have to do that. But if you want to make it like a kind of like a magical way to like win a game of cards, you can have a magic wand, you can have magic words, or you can do that at the end as well, whatever you want to dress this up and make it yours. So what I say is check this out. You're going to cut the deck about 10 cards and turn those cards over and put them back on top of the deck. Then you're going to cut more, maybe 15 or 20 cards and turn those all over. Spread through until you get to that first face down card and put it on the table. And then you can get rid of these cards. So they put those cards to the side. Now I like to put these cards to the side because it makes it easier for them not to mess up. Because if you have them put them back on the bottom, it might get confusing. So I just get rid of them. It also shows them that these aren't 8s. These are all different, which is it's called a convincer. You convince and turn them 15 cards and then go to that first face down card and you repeat it and you're doing the same move over and over again. And then on the last one, they've gone through all the cards, all 4 cards, and as you can see, they're all the 8s. Okay, so I have all the 8s now. So that is a cool way to use that force and let them do something that seems like a really cool kind of card cheat that they might be able to do at home, okay? Does that sound good, guys? Do you want to give it a shot? Did anyone set that up and want to try it? We'll see if it works for you guys. Any volunteers? All right, I can't hear anyone, but that's okay.
I'll try it.
All right, so AT is gonna give it a shot. So give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to spotlight you. All right, go ahead. All right, so all you need to do is get those 8s on the top. And you could do this for any game. It could be Crazy Eights, Go Fish. You could probably do it with like War, right? If you want those aces for the game War, you can do it that way too.
Flip once, flip twice. Next card is 8.
I think I just got kicked off, but I think we're good now. All right, y'all ready, AT?
Yeah.
All right, go
So-
ahead.
Once, flip twice. Got the 8. Flip
Yep.
once, flip twice. Got another 8.
Yep.
Flip once, flip twice.
Another 8. Flip once. Flip twice.
And
All the 8s. See, so it's the same move, and this is nice because if you master that move, you can do that. And the best thing is that your spectator or the person who's watching you can do it, right? So that's another awesome, cool thing that you can do. All right. So do we have Drew? Do you want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
All right. We'll have.
I actually did this at my magic show.
Oh yeah, did it
Yeah.
worked out?
Yeah.
Good trick. Give it a shot,
So-
Drew.
Cards. You flip it once. Oh, wait, no, I messed that up. You cut like 10 cards, you flip it, you cut down a little, and you flip it. And then you go to the first face up card here. And bam, that's an ace. We just set these cards off to the side. And then you cut like another 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you cut deeper than that. And then you go like this. Bam, another ace.
All right.
Then I know it's getting pretty shallow, so I'm going to cut very slimly. And then I'm going to cut right to another ace.
Uh-huh.
And then wham, bam, another ace.
All right. Now, did you have them do it or did you do the cutting?
I had them do it.
Yeah, and it was really cool. What did they do?
I had them do the split it into 3 things.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, do you want to do that again? And if they did, I'd have them do it again. And if they didn't, I'd just move on with it. And then
Yep.
I'd have them cut it and then do the rest of the thing.
Okay. Yeah. So again, it's a good trick. Did they like it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
did
It was
it
pretty
for-
cool.
I did it for my cousins and then they liked it. So I squeezed it in at the magic show.
Ooh. That's good. Yeah, it's a good trick and it's easy and it works. Here, we'll try one. How about Drew? Say, I'm gonna go down the deck and you say stop
Stop.
right there.
Mhm.
Cut right there. And we stopped at the jack of clubs. Here, I'm gonna bring this up here just for a second. We'll see if this works. We take it like this. I'm gonna blow on it, but watch. And you got 2 camera angles here too. Check this out. Ooh. Actually floats off the deck. Floats right back. Pretty weird, right? It's the floating card trick. Just saw that when I found that. I thought that'd be a fun one to show you guys. There's so many cool tricks that you guys can do, and they just take a little bit of practice, right? So I'll show you guys one. I know Yeah, I'll show you actually a couple ideas, okay? So, oh, they have 2 more tricks. Here, how about this? I'll do a couple, and then I'll let you guys do a couple, okay? Perfect. This will be awesome. So I'm gonna try something here with some matches, okay? And what we'll do is we'll just take one of the matches out, okay? So we'll just take one out like this, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna light it like this, okay? You can see how it burns. Like that, and you see how you just blow on it, and something that was so hot just extinguishes. It's the magic of your breath. That's why we blow out candles at birthdays, right? There's like a magical thing to it, right? And if we take it and I put it in the hand like this, that you can actually see. And when I blow back on it, look, the burnt match actually ends up back on the matchbook. See that? It's actually on there. Can't take it out. Pretty cool. Here, let's do another one, okay? We'll just do that. Actually, here, I'll need this for a little bit later, but this is what we'll do. I have a couple objects. I have this, some chapstick. I have a marker. I have, how about a, I have a balloon. Let's see what else I got. Marker, balloon. Oh, I have a fork. I'm just trying to find random things here. I've got my wallet and one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get one more thing. How about, I wonder if we have a deck of cards. Actually, how about this? We have a die. We have a die. Okay. We have a dice. So we have a couple objects here. Don't worry about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to play a game. Okay, AT? So we're going to play a game with AT. The game is called Pick 2, Get Rid of 1, okay? And I'll show you, I'll start and I'll show you how it works. So I'm gonna just pick 2 objects and you're gonna tell me which one you want me to get rid of. So let's do the wallet and the balloon. Which one do you want me to get rid of?
Wallet.
Get rid of the wallet. That's great. Now I get my cash back. So now you pick 2 objects. Which 2 objects do you want?
Balloon.
The balloon and the
Dice.
dice. So let's get rid of the dice, okay? How about which one do you want to get rid of? The marker or the fork?
Fork.
Get rid of the fork. You pick 2?
Chapstick and Sharpie.
Sharpie. Let's get rid of the Sharpie. And then we have 2 more. How about this? Just pick one.
Balloon.
Balloon. Leaving us with the chapstick. Right? Check this out. The matchbook has been here the whole time, right? I haven't touched it. But look, bring it over here. All I have to do is take our lipstick, right? Look at this. Go like this. And look what happens. We have we actually have lipstick kiss appear right on the matchbook. Pretty cool, right? Pretty awesome. So this is a cool trick that we're gonna learn, and this is it's basically called a magician's force. So what the idea is, you have a bunch of different objects, and you get to pick them. Okay. So what you can do is you can have different objects. So I just found like 6 different objects. So I had a balloon, this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I had my wallet, right? Now the idea is, since you're gonna pick 2 and get rid of 1, so you're gonna have them pick 2 and then you get rid of 1. And the idea is, whenever I pick some, I'm never gonna pick my force object. So I'm gonna force the lipstick because I have the little lipstick here. So what I'll do is I'll say, which 2 do you want to get rid of, Drew? Which 2? Pick 2, and we'll get rid of 1.
the balloon, and the fork.
The fork. So I'll get rid of the fork. Then I'll say, which one do you want to get rid of, the Sharpie or the dice?
The dice.
Dice. So what I'm doing is I'm never picking this one. Okay. Drew, which ones do you want to get rid of? Pick two and we'll get rid of one of them.
The balloon and your wallet.
Okay. Now let's say he said the chapstick, right? Balloon and chapstick. I would just say, okay, we'll get rid of the balloon, right? Now we have which one do you want to get rid of?
Sharpie.
The Sharpie. And now we're on these ones, and let's get rid of the wallet, right? Now see, if you start and we have 6 objects, then I'll pick the last one. Now that's okay, right? That's all right that I picked the last one, but you like them to have the last one too, right? And when let's say I started, then we would be down, these would be the last ones. I'll say, Drew, pick one. And he could say the wallet. We'll say, okay, we get rid of the wallet like we were. But if he says the chapstick, we say, let's do something very interesting since this is the last one standing. I just leave it out there. And that's how you can end up with the last one, right? And it seems like there's a lot of free choices that you make a lot of choices, but you always end up with the last one, okay? So that is called the game. We could play that one. All right, AT, you want to show us a trick? All right, I'm going to highlight AT here. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
All right. Are you putting the cards on the table there?
Yeah.
All right, stop.
Okay. And then flip them over, and they all aces. Makes a perfect poker game.
Oh, perfect. All right, I want you to do that one more time. All right, just because I couldn't see that the camera wasn't really on it too well.
Okay. Do it over again.
Do it under the table. Fast moves.
Okay, I'll do it again. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Now let's put them out into 4 piles.
Mhm.
And then flip them over.
Mm-hmm.
And the all aces make a perfect poker game.
All right. Yeah. So what you can do for that too is that's another good one you can have someone do. You can have someone else do that as well. And I'll show you. Check this out. So you have those aces and you put them on top of the deck. Here, let me, I got to highlight. Let me spotlight me so everyone can see. So you have those aces on top of the deck. And what you can do is you could say, I want you to deal some cards onto the table and just deal and then stop wherever. And then take the cards in your hand and shuffle them, right? And then have them deal some more cards and then shuffle them, deal some more cards, and they can stop whenever they want. So let's say they stop there. Now what you want to do is you want to start dealing piles. So you deal piles like this and you deal 4 piles like this. Like that. So we have 4 piles and some piles have different amounts of cards in them, and that's fine. But look, if I go like this, I snap over each pile, I'm actually able to find the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. So it's exactly the same thing you're doing, but there's one or two little additions, okay? So the aces are on the top, and what I would do is I would let the person hold the cards, okay? And you say, start dealing cards onto the table. And again, this is another trick where you could have them cut the deck like this, do that 3-card cut first, which is nice, and then say deal cards onto the table. and just stop whenever. And I usually say, and stop whenever after they've dealt those 4 cards. Okay. So I go like this. I'll say, if they're face up, I'd be like, all right, deal cards to the table and stop whenever. And then I would tell them to stop after that. So these cards are on the bottom of the deck right now. Right. And let me see if I have those 8. I'll use the 8s just because they're blue ones. Okay. So I have them deal there at the bottom. I have them shuffle up these cards like this. So they shuffle them up. And then they can deal some more cards. And then they shuffle these up. And then they can deal some more cards. And then they stop wherever. They pick them up. And if you want, you can do that triple cut. And that'll still keep those cards at the bottom. Then you have them make 4 piles. So just deal like you would with cards. Deal 4 piles until you get rid of all the cards. Until you get rid of all of the cards. And as they go through, you'll see I get to those cards and they start dealing on top of those packets. So now those aces are back, or the 8s in this case are back on top. So you see, all you need to do is take a couple little things and you can take the same trick and make it a little more fooling, make it a little more magical. And at the end, before I reveal them, I say, look, and I snap over each pile and I wait for a second like that. And that builds up a little bit of suspense, a little bit of anticipation. And then you can turn the cards over and they're all the 8s. And this will, this is a great trick to do. It'll fool pretty much anyone. And it's really fun. And I do it, I do variations of this all the time. Awesome trick, AT. Here, I'll try one here. I'm just gonna go like this, and AT, say stop.
Stop.
Okay, we'll just stop in the middle. It doesn't really matter which card it is. Okay, and I'm gonna look away, and I want you to look at the card and remember it. You guys see it? Okay. I'm gonna cut that card into the deck like this. Okay. And check this out. I have this. Okay, this is a little card holder. Okay. Card holder, so you can see everything through it, right? I'm gonna see if I can find your card. Look, magically, like that, and your card comes to the top. Now, don't tell me what your card is, but I'm guessing it was the 6 of hearts. Now, if I take your card and I put it inside here, right? Your card was the 6, right? No? Are you sure? What was your card?
Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades. You sure it wasn't the 6? No? All right, check this out. I can still fix this. I can still fix this, okay? Don't leave me. Look. If I take the 6 like this, I spread these cards out like this. Watch as I wave the cards, or wave the card case over the cards like this. Like this. Slowly, you'll actually see something happen. Look at that. Look, slowly but surely. Looks like that 6 changes. Did you see that? Did you see that change? Look. That is your card, the Queen of Spades. Alien technology. Alien technology. Now you're probably wondering, where's that 6? Somewhere in the middle of the deck, but let's see if I can take it out real quick. There we go. Boom. So you can find that card as well. They have one last trick. All right, we'll let them show us one last trick. I tell you, we got a lot of card magicians here. This is awesome. Card magic is kind of what I ended up doing. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool things you can do with it. All right.
This trick actually came with the magic kit, my first ever magic kit.
Oh, cool. All right, take it away. All right. She's moving it around. She's throwing it. Very cool. Nice. I like that one. That one is a very popular trick. And there's a guy named Rocco who created it. His name's Rocco, and he came up with the trick. And it's a really cool one you can get, and it's a very popular one for people starting out. But it's a very good trick for actual people, like professionals, because it's a very weird prop and it's very magical, right? Because there's a lot of cool things you can do with it. So sometimes what people might do, a cool way to start out that trick, right? Try this out. If you have like a phone or a flashlight, what you can do is you can turn on like the light like this. And if you have your finger on the button here, right, you can turn off the light. So what you do is you go like this, you would put it here, you'd activate it, you turn off the light and then pull it out. So you can actually pull the light out from your phone, and then you can move it around. You can take it and have it vanish and then come back, right? You can put it in your ear and do whatever you want. And whenever you want, you can just take it and just pop it back in the phone like that. So that's kind of a cool thing you can do. There's a few other options with that trick. I like that one very much. Good job. Good job. So here, I'll show you a classic here. This is, let's see, let me get out my, I need two cards I need to get out. I'll take that one out. And I'll take this one out, okay? So here's the game. It's a very simple game. It's called Follow the Card, okay? And I'll try to do this as slow as I can because I know it can get tricky, okay? So the card that you're gonna follow is the Ace of Spades, okay? So we'll have AT do this. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, AT. If I take the Ace of Spades and I put it on the table like this, and I move it around, where's the Ace of Spades?
On the table.
You'd say it's on the table. Now, if I said, would you bet me like all you have to, if the ace is here, I'll do all your homework. But if it's not here, you have to do all my homework. And trust me, my homework is a lot harder than your homework. Would you make that bet?
Nope.
No, why? Because it's a magic trick, right? And you would be like, oh, maybe he switched out, but it was. You should have made that bet. But here, we'll do it again. But we're going to make it a little more difficult. But just so you're not stressed out, I'm not going to bet you anything, okay? And let me just, hold on a second. I gotta make my, hold on, let me make my video pop, okay? So here we go. So now I'll be on the video. So we have the ace, and we have, this is my card. Now don't worry about my card, only worry about your card, okay? So watch. As I mix those cards up, pay close attention to where your card is. Okay, so which card do you think yours is? Card number 1 or card number 2?
2.
You think it's card number 2? Why do you think that? Because it's actually card number 1. Your card was card number 1. That's good. It's because I'm mixing up too fast and the cards are all kind of all over the place, but that's fine. But we'll try it one more time. Watch, I'll do it slower. I'll do it slower this time. Go like this. Which one's yours? Card number 1 or card number 2?
Two.
Card number 2? Well, let me tell you, it's not card number 2, but it's not card number 1 either. And they both changed. And your card is gone. Boom. Pretty cool. So this trick I actually learned, it was in a book, or it was in a video. It's called Born to Perform Card Magic. And this trick is really cool because when you perform it for people, they can actually hold on to the cards. So you see them holding on like this. And magician David Blaine actually did this on his first magic special, and he switched the cards. Very cool trick. It's called the 2-card Monty. So if you check out Born to Perform Card Magic, that is on there. It's a very good trick, very classic trick. I'll show you one more with the one more card trick, okay? And this one is about estimation. So if I was to, let's say, have a card chosen, okay? Now I'm not gonna look at the card just because I want to be fair. So I'm really gonna look away. I'm not gonna have any clue what this card was. So you need, see, my eyes are closed. You need to remember the card, okay? Can you see it? You can remember it? Okay, so I have no clue what the card is. The only thing I know about the card is that it's about 17 cards down from the top of the deck. So if I cut the deck like this and I give it a little special cut like this, I can actually move the card up in the deck. So now the card is one of these ones here, okay? I'm not sure which one, but it's right kind of in the middle, okay? So if I give this another cut like this, and I give it a little simple cut just like this, I can actually get your card to be one of the top 3 or about 5 cards. I think your card is one of these top 5 cards. I'm going to show you all 5 cards and just see if your card's there. Don't say anything yet though, okay? So your card might be the 3, might be the 5, might be the 6, might be the other 3, it might be the 9. Is it one of those cards? It is? Good, check this out. Now I'm not sure which one it is. Could be the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, or the 5th one. But I'm going to say your card was it a black card? Yeah. Was it? It wasn't so it wasn't like the 5. It wasn't a red card, right? You say it was a black card, but it wasn't the 3. Is that right? It wasn't one of the 3s. So that means it was one of the 6s, right? Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Check this out. So let me take the 6. Actually, you know what? I'm not even touching it. I'm gonna let you do the magic real quick. So let me mix these up. Check this out. I want you to say either top or bottom, and I'll take either the top card off or the bottom card off. So Drew, top or bottom?
Top.
Top. So I'll take the top card off. Nope, not the 3. AT, top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom. Drew, top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom. Take that bottom card off. And we have 2 more cards. AT, top or bottom?
Top.
Top. And then we take the one from the top. And look, leaving your card the 6. But check this out. If I push like this and I give it a little rub, and I snap, like that, the card actually vanishes. Look, it's not the 5, it's not the 3, not the 9, oop, not the other 3, the 6. Look over here. I haven't touched this over here the whole time. Look, one finger, one finger. I'm just gonna spread out the cards. No funny moves, no funny moves, and you'll see right in the middle of the deck, there's one card that's turned over. Your card, the 6 of clubs, and you can see none of these are the 6, none of those are the 6. The card that magically appeared on the ground that I dropped, not the 6, only one card, the 6 of clubs. It's awesome. Pretty cool, right? All right, so today's trick, what I want to teach you, I'm going to teach you kind of a quick one because I know we're kind of running out of time, but this is fun, okay? It involves a couple things that we've done before, all right? So what I want you to do, let's see, we'll have AT do this, okay? AT, I want you to go down and I want you to say stop wherever.
Stop.
Right here? Do you want me to go a little more? Right here? So we'll stop right at this card. Now this is my this is the card. And inside of here in this bag, I have a prediction. Okay, so I'll leave this here for a second, and here's the card. Check this out. Let me show you my prediction. Okay, let me show you the prediction that I've got. The prediction that I've got is inside this bag, inside a plastic bag, the 8 of hearts. That was my prediction, okay? 8 of hearts. And I was so sure that was the 8 of hearts that I wrote it on the back, okay? But let's see what your card is. Ready? Hold on a second. Thought I did that right. Okay. I can fix this. So it's not the 8 of hearts, the 3 of diamonds. Look. Boy, I hope this works. I take it like this. I go like this. I can actually change it into the 3 of diamonds. And look, it doesn't wipe off or anything. But if I go like this, that changes into the 3 of diamonds. Magic. Pretty cool, right? From a different deck. So I'm going to show you how to do this. There's a few things in here that are a little more difficult to do, but that's fine because we're going to walk through it. First thing, you want to get a little bag. Now this bag's a little bit smaller. You're going to want like a sandwich bag, but this one works as well. Okay. So if you have a Ziploc bag, you have to do a few things. You're going to need a couple other things. You are going to need a Sharpie marker. Okay. So you have a Sharpie marker. And you're going to need a dry erase marker, okay? So you have a dry erase marker and a Sharpie marker. Let me show you what we're gonna do. Let me get a different bag. I'll get a brand new bag here, okay? This is a little bit bigger, but this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna wanna get 2 cards, and you can do this, you can really do this any way you want. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to do this, the easiest way, okay? The easiest way to do this is to get a second deck of cards and put and get the 3 of diamonds. Okay, you're gonna want the 3 of diamonds. What I do is I take the dry erase marker and on here I draw a 3 of diamonds. So I go, I draw a 3 and diamonds like that. See, I can see that, and I'll color this. I don't have to color this in right now, okay? Because I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that right now. The reason I draw this on with the dry erase marker is because now you're going to take the bag and put your hand inside, and you're going to flip it inside out. Okay? So now the bag's inside out. So now it says it's diamonds 3. It's a little backwards, right? Now for me, it looks like diamonds 3. That looks like 3 diamonds, but it's just so when it's the right side in, it's right. What you're going to do now is take that Sharpie marker and trace over all right, I think I kicked off there. I don't know. I think my internet connection is not great. Are you guys all there? You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So now I color in the 3 of diamonds, and you blow on it, so it dries up a bit. You can just test it with your finger. It's not coming off. I know I'm good. So then you turn the bag the regular way in. Okay, like that. And now you're going to take the dry erase marker again, and then you're going to draw a little loop like this and a little loop like this and color those in. You see what I did? I turned that diamond into a heart. And then I take the 3 and I just complete it. So it's an 8. Look at that. So now this is the situation I'm in. On the outside, I have, it looks like the 8 of hearts, but half of it is drawn with dry erase marker. The other half is inside. So if I was to take like a let's say I took a napkin, I'll just use a napkin to keep it a little cleaner. And I wipe off everything. It wipes off the dry erase marker to show the 3 of diamonds. You guys see that? So that's the 3 of diamonds. So now, how do you do this trick? Well, you want to set up the trick. You want to take your dry erase marker and make sure that it says the 8 of hearts. Like that. 8 of hearts. And what you're going to do is you can do this. What I did is I took the 3 of diamonds and I put it in the bag like this. So that's my prediction. Now this is nice because since it's in the bag and you can see it and it doesn't come out, it's a nice prediction. It's a nice prediction. It's a force, right? Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to force the 3 of diamonds. So over here, you can do whatever force you want. You can do that cut deeper force, right? Where you cut and then cut deeper and force the 3 of diamonds. Or you can do the other force we taught, which is the one where you crisscross it like that, right? And you force that card, you say, so if I was to do the crisscross force, I would put that 3 on top. I would say, here, cut the deck and then complete the cup. I'll put the cards at a funny angle like that. And look at this. I actually have a prediction over here of a card. It is the 8 of hearts. And I'm so sure of it, I even drew it on there. But check this out. Look at your card. Hold on a second. That's the 3 of diamonds. You know what? Let's do this. And there's a few ways you can do this. What I did was I had it a little smaller. It was a little smaller bag. So I just wiped my hand over it, right? And then you can wipe it onto your hand. You can also, what might be cool is if you cover it like this, you say, let's try this. Put the card in the middle like this and flop it over like this and give it a rub like this. And actually see that the card changes into the 3 of hearts and actually 3 of diamonds. And look, now my prediction says 3 of diamonds. So all I did is if you have like a soft surface, like on a carpet, or if you have one of these close-up mats, you can put it on there and then kind of rub like that and it rubs it right off and then change the prediction. The way that I did it was a little different as I had this like this. I'll just do it real quick. And then what I also had is I had the 8 of diamonds or the 8 of hearts, and I put it in here on top of it, and I wrapped this. I put this in the corner. I took this and I wrapped it up like this. See if you have a bigger bag, you can wrap it up even more. Right around. Down. So I have this prediction. I have a prediction in a bag, right? And when I open it up, I just keep those 2 cards together and I say the 8 of hearts, right? And that would be the 8 of hearts. And they'd say, no, my card wasn't the 8 of hearts. And I'd say, really? And what I can do is as I pull out the bag, I can take that 8 of hearts and drop it into my lap as I come close. So now it says 8 of hearts. The card is here. I already snuck out the other 8 and I just dropped it into my lap. That's called lapping something, okay? You can also take this and you can have it like this. You can say that's not the card. And if you have the other deck with you, right, you can put that on top of the deck like this and pull that card off. Okay, so it's just getting rid of that card. And then from here, I do the reveal to the 3 of diamonds, and then now it matches, okay? And that is kind of a cool trick today. So now with the Sharpie marker on the inside, you can't wipe that off, right? What you can also do, to make it a little interesting as well, is you don't need to use a Sharpie marker. I like to use one so it doesn't get on the card, right? But you can also do this. Let me show you one more way to do this trick. You would let me get one more bag just so we're not confused here. You're gonna have a lot of lunch, a lot of sandwiches. What you do is, again, you start off the way you did. So you write the 3 of diamonds on the outside of the bag. And then what you do is on the inside of the bag. Now, I don't like this as much because it's not as permanent, right? But then I draw my 3 of diamonds on the inside with the dry erase marker, okay? So you have that on the inside, and you have to be super careful not to rub it off. That's the reason I don't love doing it this way, is because you could rub it off, okay? And then what you do is on here, you draw the 8 of hearts and you color that in. And you start off the trick like this. You say, look, I have a prediction, the 8 of hearts. And then they pick one, and it's the 3 of diamonds. And then you can wipe that off and say, there's the 3 of hearts, right? And they can't wipe it off. But if you go in with your finger, you can wipe it off from the inside. So it's kind of like, it's like another little convincer that even though it's dry erase marker, it was on the inside. But again, I like using the Sharpie marker so it won't rub off on the cards. So you can do this too, right? You can take your, you can start like this. So you make this into your 8 of hearts. You have the 3 on top of the deck, and you just put all the cards in here. And you use this to hold some cards, right? You say, I want to show you a trick using the cards. And you take these out, and then that 3 is on top. So you can just go right into the trick. So you say here, cut, cut. What's that card? The 3. And then, well, my prediction's off. That's okay. If I take it and I rub it like this, it changes to the 3 of diamonds. And that's permanent. So they can't wipe that off. So that's kind of nice too. We'll do one more cool trick here. Okay. And we're gonna have a card selected. So Drew, say stop.
Stop.
Right there. And that's gonna be your card, Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts goes into the deck like this. Let me give it a shuffle. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cards. I'm gonna put them right here. Okay. And the idea is we're going to try to take the cards and actually push them through the bag like this. Boom, like that. You see how you can push the cards? Here, let me seal this up too so you don't think something funny happens. Go like this, push. One card actually goes into the bag. Look at that. The Ace of Hearts that you pick goes right into the bag. Here, we'll take it, we'll open it up, reach inside, and there's your card, the Ace of Hearts. And that's the only Ace of Hearts. There's no other Ace of Hearts in the deck. And that is the card through bag. A lot of these tricks, you know, I've learned over the years from different resources. One of them, I said, Born to Perform Card Magic. That's a great place to start. That teaches you a lot of good moves, teaches you a lot of good things. So if you're interested in, you know, continuing learning card tricks, learning magic tricks, there's a lot of good resources. One of them is penguinmagic.com, and they have some free resources on there, including the Born to Perform Card Magic. So I would recommend that. Okay. So guys, we are at the end of our time. So I know we learned a couple tricks. We talked about a couple things. You all did an awesome job showing me some magic. I know it takes a lot of courage to do that, to come up and show magic to everyone. And it takes even more courage if you do a trick and mess up. And trust me, I've messed up probably more than I've actually done tricks. I've messed up way more than I have. But I do appreciate you guys coming in. We have one more week, and next week I'm going to be teaching a trick using a napkin. Okay, so get a couple napkins next week, and we will go through and I'll show you our final trick. And the final trick is one of the hardest tricks because it takes a lot of ideas from all the other things that we've done and combines them, okay? We'll do one more thing. We'll do one more quick thing, and then I'll let you guys go, okay? So let me just make sure I have everything. I lost something. That's fine. We're good. Here it is. Okay. So check this out. This is a fun little game you can play. Okay. Good. So in my hand, I have something. It's a mystery. You're not sure what it is, right? And if you knew what it was, it wouldn't be a mystery, but it's an actual mystery. Okay. I'll show you what it is though, but it's going to be a little weird. Ready? This is it. This is a little mystery. It's a little soft mystery. And the reason it's a mystery because you don't know what it's going to do, right? If you put it over here and give it a squeeze like that, it disappears and it ends up over here. Pretty cool. If I take it like this and I put it in the hand like this and give it a squeeze and a snap, it disappears and ends up inside my pocket. So it's a little bit weird, right? It's hard to tell. And actually, it's a little soft. It's kind of like Play-Doh. And if you take it like this, you can actually cut it into two. So now you have two mysteries, which is double trouble, right? Because if I take one of the mysteries and put it over here and take one over here and squeeze it, that one can go over here. I'll show you how to do it in slow motion. It's 10 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see how they jump across like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty cool. It's a little fast. It's a little hard to see too, because these balls are black, but if I take them and shake them, you actually see that they change red. That's pretty cool. See, if I put this one and I put it in my hand like this, it disappears and jumps to my pocket, right? Oh, jumps to my pocket, right? But if I give this one a shake too and a rub on the table, this one turns red as well. So I have two red mysteries, right? Now here's the thing. If I take the mysteries and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they jump across. But we're going to play a game, okay? The game is, where are the two red mysteries? Where are the two red mysteries? Watch. I'm going to try to go like this. Where's the mysteries? Can you tell me where they are? Are they the right hand or the left? Hold on a second. Are they in the right hand or the left hand? Okay, that wasn't fair. Here, let me try it again. So we'll take it like this. I'll give it like this. We'll give it a mix. Okay, is it in the right hand or the left hand? Where's the little red round mysteries? Right hand or left hand? Let's see. We got some people thinking right hand, left hand. Right hand or left hand?
Left hand.
This hand, left hand?
I
Nope.
feel like we've switched them.
Nope, you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because if you think it's the left hand, it's not. Because I don't have a little red mystery here anymore. I have this little black one. Remember how the black one's in the mystery? I have a little black one. And if you thought the little red one was in this hand, you're wrong, because it's actually a little red square. And that is the mysteries. Pretty cool, right? Thank you, guys. That was fun. I like this one. And so with that, I'll leave you guys, and I will see you guys next week, next Tuesday, same time, same place. We'll be posting the information on the community schools. I'll be posting it on my page, which is Chris Wheel, The Magic of Chris Wheel, as well as if you look up Chris Wheel on Facebook, I'll be there too. But hope you guys had fun. Practice, and I can't wait to see what you guys have to show me next time, okay? All right, thank you guys so much. Have a great day, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.